Alright, well welcome back. We're back after that all-important commercial break and you're listening to the Talk Black Radio show with myself, Justin Mohammed, and guests we have David Mohammed, Trevor Mohammed, Brian the Trainer, and our guest. Do you know, I actually don't know your surname. Brian the Trainer, I'm going to call you.
Yeah, that is my name.
Okay. And the same go for it. Discussing all things Trump, it would seem, in the first half. And we'll get back to some of that. But what I wanted to discuss, and the reason Brian's joined us, and I hope he will join us for a while, is I've known Brian for a little while, and one of the things we used to do is he used to be my trainer. I tell people he's my personal trainer so I could feel like I'm still working. But we haven't actually worked in a while,
right? A long while, probably about 2 years, I think. Was that?
Well, it's actually 2 years.
It was 2 years.
Because we did the bike ride, and when we was getting into the bike ride, we rode from London to Brighton. I started with a very big team of riders, and it went down to just me and Trevor. In the end, who did the 50-odd mile ride from London to Brighton.
Half of it on a flat tyre.
No, Trevor got a flat tyre, but he persevered through. He got lost and all sorts. I think he did 60 miles. Whoa, that was an ordeal.
You're still feeling now, aren't you?
Well, you know what it was? And that's one of the things I want to talk about. It was like, after we did the ride, it was so hard, and I just couldn't get back. I couldn't train. I could still feel the seat from the ride for like 2 months.
I'm going to be honest. I've only just been able to ride a bicycle because up until recently, even looking at a bike was a bit like. I just couldn't do it.
Right, and the thing was, when going into the ride and like the work, getting up for it, I was like 14 stones. I don't know what that is in pounds or kilograms, but it was going down. I was like lean and mean, and then afterwards, no training. The years have gone by, and you know, the motivation to get back on has got a little bit difficult.
I would say that exercising shouldn't be like a traumatic experience. So I don't know what you.
Too late. Too late. Do you know what it was? What? You hear people, and that's sometimes you get gassed up in it, but you hear people talking, well, I ran the London Marathon, you know, I rode from London to Brighton and for charity, and I'm like, well, you know, we do charity work, we need that money. I'm going to do a charity ride. I thought it was a bike, so how difficult can it be? And nobody told you that the ride from London to Brighton is 90% uphill. I'm going to tell you that. But and then all the downhill is in the last 10 miles is all downhill at like 100 miles an hour. It's ridiculous. Like, so you're going up knackered, and then you come down scared to death. And if you hit anything, it's all over. Like, there's just dustman and brush needed. no ambulance. But it's what I wanted to talk to you is how do you keep yourself motivated to train, to make it a way, because you know they say, like you were going to say, it should be a way of life, it shouldn't be an ordeal. How do you make that, like, get motivated, stay motivated?
Rather than doing something which you've been told you should do, like a bike ride, that you just want to do, find a sport that you enjoy doing and a sport that you'll actually stick with.
Yes.
Ideally, you should find something, in my personal point of view, you should find something which you can do with more than one person, or rather than just on your own. Because otherwise, some people find it really difficult to be motivated to wake up in the morning and, you know, pack the kit in a bag and go to the gym just after work.
Yes, or before work.
Or before work. If you've got somebody else who's doing something with you, then the two of you or the three of you can actually then communicate. So if one person feels like doing it today, the other two or the other person will say, look, you know what, let's get on with it.
I can't bear treadmills. I cannot run to a wall, and I can't do it. I just can't.
On that line, I was going to ask Brian actually, gym versus sports, which is more effective in terms of fitness?
Depends.
Because I feel like if I go to the gym for 2 hours, is that better than playing football for 2 hours?
No.
I would say no, but again, I'll use the phrase depends, because you can go to the gym for 2 hours and walk around with your cardigan draped over your shoulder, chatting to people, not actually doing much. Or you see people in the gym, you're chatting to them, so you're there for 2 hours, you might work for about 20 minutes. Yeah. If you're doing a sport for, say, football
what
for
gym
90
you lot go to, there for 2 hours and work 20 minutes?
Well, some people do that. I remember there was a guy who used to go to one of our gyms I worked at, who was in there for about 4 or 5 hours. You can't train for 4 or 5 hours. It's impossible to train for 4 or 5 hours. If you're there for 4 or 5 hours, you're wasting at least 3/4 of that time. So I would say if you're going to do comparing 2 hours in a gym where you're chatting, doing very little, and doing half hour, an hour of badminton.
But the thing is, you can play badminton like till the cows come up.
Yeah.
You could. Do you know that we would go out and play football, even as an older brother. You go out and play football. As long as the game is going, as long as there's still, there's light on the pitch and people still want to get that goal, you'll chase that ball for the 3 hours if that's what it is.
That's it. So you're engaged in it because you're enjoying it, rather than somebody like myself saying to you, right, Justin, let's go to the gym. I'm going to put you in a treadmill. You're not going to do that.
You know what else I did this week? Actually, no, I'm doing this because I need it. Swimming lessons. And I was like, because I can't swim, like I've almost drowned so many times as unbelievable. No, that's not funny.
I can't swim either, but
okay. So I've been doing swimming lessons. You should come. I've been doing swimming lessons.
Right.
And they do this thing where you have to go up the pool, just doing this one stroke kind of thing. And by the time I got to the top, I felt like my chest was gonna burst. Because if you can't swim, it's actually a lot of work staying afloat.
So there's another reason why people will be motivated. You've got to have a big reason why you're doing it. Okay.
Give me an example.
Case, well, in your, Justin's case, he's swimming. If he doesn't swim, he's going to drown. That's doesn't get any bigger than that. But a lot of people go to the gym just for the sake of going to the gym. You may hear some people going because they can then turn around to their friends and their colleagues and say, "Do you know what? I went to the gym last night, and I feel really good about myself." Yeah. They haven't done much, and therefore, because it's not a big reason, they probably won't do it for the long term. But so you have to have a big reason. Also, it should be a matter of actually finding something, as I said, that you like to do. But rather than thinking that I have to do it, it's something that you should say that I want to do it. Once you change that mindset from having to do it to wanting to do it, you'll be more inclined to keep it up.
Joe, I did this ride this week where I had a circuit that took me about an hour on the bike that I rode, and I did like 4 mornings, and on the 5th morning I said nah. The 5th morning I wasn't feeling it, the truth be told, and that's when I kind of thought, maybe if I up the badminton a bit, because I enjoyed that.
Right.
And it didn't feel like so much of a chore. The only thing was when I bumped into my other son yesterday, he said, "Oh, you're looking a bit slimmer." So now I kind of felt like I want to go ride again. Yeah, compliments people, let it happen.
The other thing you've touched on is that you've done, say, the riding 5 days in succession.
Yeah.
Okay. In training, you want to try to at least have a break between your training sessions. For instance, you might say you have your cardio day one day, you might do weight training another day. Whilst you're doing your weight training or your cardiovascular, you're resting, and vice versa. Also, if you're doing the same exercises 5 days in succession, the 6th day you're not going to do it. Actually, the 3rd day you probably won't do it.
Okay.
So it's best to try different things out. Have more than one
thing that you like doing.
Yeah, I see so many people running outside on a pavement.
It's a big thing now.
It is a big thing, but you look at them, you think you're not enjoying it.
No, I've actually been trying to do that a lot. And it does hurt.
I don't know. I think I see people, and I think they really like it. You got the headphones on, the thing on your arm, you got the iPod on your arm. You've obviously bought a new Lycra leotard, so
Okay, so they're probably percentage-wise, it's probably say it's 50-50. Yeah. So you have the guys who've got bought the kit and they look like they're Mo Farah.
Yes.
But then you got Joe Public, who probably doesn't look like Mo Farah.
He's just mashing up his knees,
etc. And he or she is not enjoying it. So what's the point? Find something you are going to enjoy.
Okay. What burns the most calories fastest? Give the listeners something they can use.
Boy, that's a hard one. If you go on the treadmills, if you do it for half an hour, so you may, depends on the intensity you work at, and also the incline rather than speed, you may sort of burn up 150 calories over the course of, say, half hour, 45 minutes.
For 4 biscuits? I can eat 4 biscuits and cook in 45 minutes.
But then you might do, I'm a kickboxer, you might do kickboxing. As an example, I had a client who I used to train. We'd do 10 2-minute rounds of boxing, 1 minute rest in between. Now he had one of those Fitbit things on, and in a 45.
I bought my Fitbit today. I bought it to show Brian I'm back on.
Are you wearing it?
Yeah. It's
in my pocket.
It's in my pocket. Yeah. I actually think it's in the bag. It's in my bag. I was like, I'm gonna show Brian the Fitbit. It's in the bag.
Okay.
In the bag.
At least you got it.
Yes.
But he burnt 850 calories in 45 minutes.
Kickboxing.
Boxing. So It was
How many
because
calories do you burn beating children?
I don't know. I don't beat children.
Neither do I. Neither do I. I just was saying it because the Henderson.
So again, it's down to intensity. So you would have to do something which involved cardio as well. So if you do, for instance, you might do a circuit which involves weight training and cardio. So you're banging out the exercises, very little rest between. You've done, say you have 7 exercises, bang, 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 rest, 1 minute, then bang out again. That's going to be more effective than just doing an hour of cardio or just doing an hour of weight training.
Okay.
So it's a combination, and it depends on your intensity.
All right. Well, you're going to keep coming back, and when the next time you come, did you want to mention something?
Yeah, just a question.
Go ahead.
You may have an answer for this, but I was just thinking as you're speaking. It's like when I'm walking down the road on the high street, I see a lot of our people who don't look too old with walking sticks. I'm like, what is that? What's going on? What is it? Because of lack of exercise? Is it just no flexibility? What is that? What's the remedy to that? Because it's just concerning when you see.
Well, obviously it's joint issues. So it could be hips, it could be knees, it could be ankles. So I can't really say categorically what the answer would be because it depends on what they've been doing. They might, for instance, have been sportsmen or sportswomen.
Sometimes it's a lot of bacon sarnies. A lot of bacon sarnies will mess up them hips.
Yeah, they have the bacon. But yeah, there could be a multitude of things, so it's difficult to say.
But the knees, though, I think a lot of people talk about, like knee problems and stuff.
Yeah, knee problems. I mean, joint problems tend to sometimes come from the fact that people are overweight, so there's pressure on the joints. So, you find if you lose weight, then the pressure goes from the joints. It's posture, it could be,
multitude of things.
Really, so.
All right, well, what I wanted to say, you're going to keep coming back because Brian's one of my favourite guests. But what we're going to do, you really are. Next time you come, we're doing the weigh-in, and then we can either do 2 weeks or 4 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever you like. And we will get me.
We are doing this on air, right?
Yeah, we're doing this on it.
Okay.
We're doing this on it. And we're even filming little bits of it. I have with us today our brother Christopher Aisha, who's really helping us set up our things. Brother, if you don't know, is really heavy in terms of always cataloguing what's going on in the black community. He also holds the world record for the fastest assalamu alaikum known to me. Every time I phone this, I don't know who he's competing against, but I'm sure he's in the